guys. Ooh, there go your buddy. Hold on. There you go. Right there. Hello. Hello. There we go. Hey, it's me. I'm just kind of waking up. Yeah, it's 4 something in the morning. Nah, it's 5 in the evening. 5. I just took a nap, woke up. Y'all know I study late at night sometimes. I don't feel bad about it because I saw Rush. Rush, the Rush. Bam, boom, 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 boom. What do you say about society? Cast the say, cast it. The world is love in society. Maybe it's alright. Alright. I should play it for you. I'll play this a little bit right here. Hold on. Let me turn on the speakers. Tom Sawyer, I saw the Rush. I was so excited. It was such a great documentary videotape. I was like, Rush? Hey, it's right. You know, they so bad your face gets stuck like that. Hey, that's how you know people who like Rush. They put their face be like this. Hey, it's right. How you doing? You just came here a Rush concert? I'm like, yeah, I just came here a Rush concert. They wound those I had a fun time. I want to show you something. And I will tell you the story about it. I don't know if y'all can see it. Let me put on some light. I put on my shorts from last night, but I had a little accident. I had just a little accident right there. I had a date last night, and when I got out of the car, she said, "Oh, it's not really a date. It's just a friend." But, one of those kind of friends. But, so I get out of the car, and she says, well, did you squat in your pants? Did you have a bowel movement? I'm like, no. And then I felt it. It was wet. And I said, I was walking away from the car. Like, okay, have a good night. Trying to put my key in the door. Like this. Not to see it. I must have sat in something. I had a cappuccino from McDonald's last night. We went into the driveway. I must have sat on the cap. We went into the drive-thru, right? And there was this lady at the McDonald's, right? And she had this voice, like really like Southern Creole kind of voice. And a friend I was with, Kimberly, she says to me, what do you think that person is black or white? And I said, that's obviously a black person. She had a rugged kind of voice, but she had that Creole kind of voice, right? I don't know, some of y'all know what I'm talking about. I can't even mimic it because I don't know it. But she says, okay, we'll see. So we go into the driveway, and we get there, and there's this like white lady with curly, wavy hair, black hair, but she had full lips and stuff, racially ambiguous, as they say. So I said, I told you she was black, but you couldn't really tell, but I could tell because of her features, right? She had some black in her, and so my friend, she's crazy, but she actually is in the theater. She said to her, we're actors and we're doing a study on voices, and she said, are you white or black? And the girl said, oh honey, no, don't get it twisted, I am black, it's Negro all up in this. I was like, oh, snap, drive off. This lady is crazy. She said, I could be behind a whole bunch of black, dark-skinned girls, and I'm black and all of this. They'll get it twisted. I will cut you. She ain't say cut you, but she just went off. she was just put I am black and black and I was like, oh my God. This ain't ever gonna be on no McDonald's commercial. That girl was crazy. And we just laughed. We speeded off. I'm like, get us out of here. That girl might cut us. She was just crazy. Oh, but she was so funny. She was adorable. And so we had just a good time and we laughed. And then that's when I found out I had the Poopy Pants, right? And I must have and I just put these back on, right? Because I reached back and I'm like, uh-oh. Because I did go to the bathroom when I went up to the movies. We saw Karate Kid. And it was a good movie. I didn't want to go because I wanted to see Iron Man. And the day before, another friend that I knew, so both I knew from like first grade. I met her on Facebook. Reconnected with her on Facebook. Wonderful, beautiful chick. She was wonderful. She gave me a hug, right? She called me up yesterday. We went to a dinner, and we went to a nice dinner at Friday's, my treat. I like saying that. I love being able to treat women at dinner. I don't know what the other black dudes is doing or thinking, but a woman deserves to be treated like a woman. And matter of fact, men, please be kind to these women, because once you mess them up, boy, it is hell to pay. They're scornful and everything. Do not scorn these women. They say that a scorned woman, what do they call it? Oh, it's better to be on top of a rooftop than to be in a house with a scorned woman. I'm telling you, it's a bad thing when you scorn a woman and she's so miserable, she can't say nothing nice to you, she can't be loving or kind to you, just, treat the women right, and I'm putting the onus of that on the men, so I don't care what the situation is, let them down softly, be good to them, treat women right, because when they are nice, they can be very, very wonderful, so anyway, Bronson came down. So this was just impromptu. She just called me out of the blue, and that's okay if I say Bronson, right? Yeah. So she called me out of the blue, and I want to explain it. She called me out of the blue, and she was getting ready. She called me out of the blue, and we went to a dinner. Had a beautiful dinner. It was nice. I don't get out of the house much. So I work and I work strange hours, and before both nights, like I was working on a new Android type of robot with a ZBrush, which I'm loving, and so that's really sort of what my blog is about, but I'm just loving the ZBrush, right? But I'm like, on one hand, I want to have a social life, but on the other hand, I'm up 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning, and sometimes I wake up, when other people is going to bed, and I try to get in a couple of hours and stuff like that, and then get up and do it. Now that I got to get my car on the road. Y'all saw the car, right? Yeah. There's grass growing around it. Now I got to get my car on the road. I'm gonna be more regular and stuff, but my point is that I want to go out and have a social good time, but it's like I'm in a dark room all the time, and so she wanted to go to a movie, and I didn't think about it. It was like Friday, and I didn't think about how I just don't like being in the house all day, all week, and all hours at night, and I'm working at night, and then to go into a movie theater. Well, it was okay a couple of days later after I was outside for a while, and then when my other friend called me, I went to a theater with her and her son, and we went to see Karate Kid. But which was a good movie. I'll get back to that later. But I want to talk about so Rosalind. We went to a dinner, and it was nice seeing her. She's beautiful. Seeing her in first grade, and I used to know her from the first grade, and so really amazing. And so she called me, and we went to dinner one night, and then she called me back, and she said, "Well, let me get I'm getting ready to leave. Let me give you a hug. It was a nice kind of thank you kind of after we had went out. So that was very nice. But I want to tell you the reason why I'm telling you that because the day before, and it was Friday, and I was like struggling to get fish. We were supposed to go to the movie with Roslyn, but I was struggling to get fish. And I figured, I call her, we go get some fish, then go to a movie, and then I'd be more relaxed to go into a dark room, into a theater. And all right. So one day they're gonna make theaters that you don't have to turn off the lights. But anyway, so I was at Starbucks and there's this gorgeous girl, hot, young, and my buddies hang at Starbucks, and I get on the case about it because I hang at Starbucks too much, just looking at women, and then it'd be other guys that be hanging at McDonald's and they just be perving like all day long. Perving, is good sometimes, but not all day, But this is all day. And even if you do it all day, this not all day every single day, So, but these guys are there all day, every day, and that to me that gives you a bad reputation. And anyway, if you're there to hang with, look at women, just go get the woman. How do you, every single woman, even though every single woman is beautiful, every single woman is not supposed to be appealing to you. You're not supposed to want to have like what you gotta say. I wish I could bump every girl in the world. You're not supposed to really want to actually have sex with every girl in the world. You're supposed to find one that you like. There's something supposed to be a special appeal or an attraction, a special connection to this person, to this female, right? I'm talking about men. Okay, so somewhere, if 20 girls walk by, it's supposed to be one that you like, if that, there's supposed to be 100 girls, there's only supposed to be 2 or 3 that is supposed to actually be attraction to you, You're supposed to actually feel something for them. You don't just, every girl just because she's just, she's got her Dunks on, what do they call them? Daisy Dukes on. Just because she got Daisy, it's nice to look at, but you're not supposed to want just cause, it's supposed to be something about her smile, something, her hair, her nose, something that's supposed to be special attracted to you. Anyway, there was this beautiful girl walk by, right? And she's gorgeous, I said, and she's my height, kind of tall, slim build, kind of thing that I like, it's not necessarily slim, but nice legs, big booty, she's just appealing to me, and that's not all the kind of woman I like, But so I say, you know what, you guys, we'll go and talk to that woman. But I really had to go to Radio Shack, right? And this video is so long, right? Hold on, I gotta stop. I'll tell you the story later. It's 13 minutes. I'll go 15. Okay, so she says. So I walk in the Radio Shack, and I see she's in front of me, and see half the time these guys never talk to the women, right? So I say to the woman, she's got these nice shorts on, nice skirt on, and I say, and she's got these beautiful legs. She's got sandals on. I said, you got beautiful legs. You got really nice legs. She stopped, right, and she looks at me and she says, you ain't supposed to be talking to me like that. You're my cousin. I'm like, I am? Oh. I said, okay. If you were my cousin, I will hug you. Right? I'm like, what cousin is this? So I'm hugging this woman, and I just hollered at her. And I'm giving her the big girl. She's feeling great. She's sweet, young, and everything. And she's like fits, right? That's what I'm saying. It's supposed to be something that works for you, right? But I look at her again, I said, okay, what cousin are you? How do I know? She said, ain't you Darion? I was like, no. And she says, oh, I thought you was my cousin. I said, no, that's all right, honey. Get another hug. So I had a fun day. Then she got mad at me. I'm like, so what? Look at this, baby. You got it. You mad? I'm mad. Anyway, yeah, fun talking to you. Okay. So, basically, wise, oh man, I'm on my grind, and really, you know what? Let me say it like this: I'm 48 years old now, and you know, this is a field. You know, to change and to rearrange and to do your stuff, to learn 3D computer graphics, character modeling, and animation, and rigging and technical rigging for kinesology and biomechanics and scripting for different languages, male markup language, and all that stuff, and ZBrush and motion capture graphics. At 48 years old, ain't easy. Okay, so and it takes a lot of energy, and a lot of young people are in it. And so, if you think that you're just going to jump hole, grab it, and compete against these young guys who are fresh out of college, never seen on any older technology or those limitations of older technology, you think it's going to be easy, then you're wrong. Okay. It's not, and it takes a lot of time, and it's a lot of work, and I'm really thankful that things are working well. And I'm probably at a point in my life with this stuff where I'm almost getting to the point where I'm like realizing, hey, you know what, for the most part I did it, I just need to focus on it. And so one of the things that I liked about the movie and Karate Kid is, though I have been focused, and he's teaching this kid karate and stuff like that, but he says something really, your focus needs focus. So I mean, even though I have focus, I really feel like I need to focus more, get to that Cobra move on them. I'm not really like Cobra with it yet, so I'm trying to go for the Cobra. So it was a great movie. I wanted to go see Iron Man, but I went with a friend and her little kid, and he was that age, just at that age. And so I knew, I saw two late shows on fathering and stuff like that. By the way, that's cappuccino. I sat in some cappuccino, okay? I just put these on because they're not dirty. I sat in some cappuccino. I'll take them off and wash them. I just put them on, because I'm around the house. I should go and walk in front of my father. And he said, something wrong with your bowels. Something wrong with you. What's wrong? Anyway, he left already. So, but what I'm saying is like, even though I've studied and focused, and like I say, I was gonna go to Iron Man. I saw these shows about father figures and stuff like that, and I said to my man on Redcoat on my Facebook, I said, even though you're not a father, lots of times you're put in a position. The show I saw said that father is in you. If you're good with your manhood, then your fatherhood is gonna be on just for you being a man. So and that's what that story was about. That Jackie Chan played. It's the fatherhood part of that relationship, and really, those things about relationships. And there's ways to be a father. When you come in contact with some kids just naturally gravitate to the father part of you, So if you have a problem with your father being a father, it's really because you have a problem being a man, So if you're having a problem with that, you need to work on your manhood in order to get your fatherhood in case. So, a lot of women are wanting their men to be, men. I had another friend of mine on Facebook. She said that she was and that we were just talking publicly, so I guess it's okay. So she was talking about this guy was just chinsing her about every dime, $5, $3, even wanted to buy like ink pens. So people were like, that's somebody who has a problem being a man. So if you have a problem being a man, you'll never be a good father. If you get your manhood, it's priorities, Anyway, God bless all of y'all. God is good. God bless our country. God bless our president. And, God bless you all. Love you all. Talk to you soon.